Today's edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox is brought to you by Gilbert's 17th Street Grill in Fort Lauderdale.
Hold the mayo. It's time for Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Find out what's being served with Mike, Defo and Lubie, the only show that covers food, sports, and the proper maintenance of your car. And now, a man who had the distinction of having an entire health clinic named in his honor, Mike Mayo.
I want the flim flam sauce with the awesome bay with shafafa on the side.
Hey, good afternoon. Happy Monday, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. It is holiday week. I am, for the 12th consecutive day, wearing my ugly Christmas sweater. We are at Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. We got Jeff Defo the Forest, Mike Lubie on the mixing board, and the great Lenore Gilbert to my side.
Lenore.
How are you, Lenore?
I'm fine. Really fine. Really good.
We are loaded up and ready to go. We got a full table of food.
Right.
We're on the Let's Eat South Florida Facebook group, over 225,000 members
You're
strong.
kidding.
I am not kidding you.
Really? Okay. Wow.
Is that crazy?
That's crazy.
It's bigger than Fort Lauderdale.
No,
We're
don't
bigger than
say
U.S.
that.
Steel, Michael. And we are 3 days out from Christmas,
Right.
2 days out from Christmas Eve, and 1 day away from my favorite holiday of the year, Festivus, for the rest of us. You know what Festivus is, right?
I have no idea.
All right. Well, and then Hanukkah.
What is it?
Actually,
From Seinfeld.
we are concluding.
Oh, okay.
We are concluding Hanukkah. Last night we lit the eighth and
candle.
final candle, but it doesn't officially end until sundown tonight.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's great to finish up the Hanukkah holiday with you,
Right.
Lenore.
Yes.
And Defo, how's your Hanukkah going?
I didn't really pay too much attention to that. I have to say, I saw some pictures on Facebook of menorahs, but I picked a bad day to stop sniffing glue. I mean, I really have to go to that. I'm on another one of my cockamamie, see if I can do it type of diets here today. And then Lenore, when Lubie told me this morning we're going to Gilbert's, I'm like, I don't know. This will be the ultimate test. It's like the devil's concubine has attacked me here.
I'm so sorry.
And it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to not take part in this, but I am already eyeballing stuff I can take home for breakfast tomorrow.
Now,
Okay, this is good.
do you want to ask him about what kind of cockamamie diet he's
No,
on?
no, no.
now?
I don't want to ask. I'm afraid. I'm
No,
afraid.
it's pretty simple. It's breakfast only. Eat whatever I want in the morning,
Okay.
and then don't eat the rest of the day. Do a couple of things exercise-wise. I mean, there's already stuff. I'm hoping Mayo doesn't get involved in all of this. I don't think he will.
Well,
But
Okay.
I mean, it'll be fine to eat some of this tomorrow.
You're
That's for sure.
going to get off light today, Lenore,
Why?
so to speak, because he's on his cockamamie
Oh, so that means
Ramadan
more
diet.
food for you.
No, I just took my Ozempic shot, so I've got like all
No
I can do
appetite?
is
Oh, yeah,
eat with
wait.
my eyes.
It'll-
This is
it'll-
great for the
Ozempic is
restaurant
gonna
business.
fail.
Yeah. Here we are at
No,
Gilbert's, and nobody's
all
eating.
this great food. No, I'm sure Lubie.
Lubie.
I will
I can be the
again.
guinea
I will
pig that's
do
on me.
the
So wait,
old
how long
college
are
term.
you doing this for? When did it
You mean
start?
the Ozempic?
Yeah. What?
I thought
yeah.
we knew this. I was talking
This whole
about
time.
it.
Remember,
Okay.
he's
I've
lost the weight.
I've been
like
on
a
it
year.
since March.
Okay.
And I
And-
kind of plateaued because I'm not on a high dose. I'm taking it not because I'm vain and fat, but because I had type 2 diabetes.
Right. Of course.
And it's done a
Okay.
wonderful job
bringing
controlling the
that-
blood sugar.
Good.
I'm back down to almost not even in pre-diabetes. I'm at
Perfect.
5.8. So
Oh,
my
great.
doctor is very happy. I said, "Can you boost the dosage because I'm not losing weight anymore?"
Well,
He said, "Why don't you stop eating?" And I said,
I'll do it.
well, what's the dose? I don't know this. Whatever.
but-
Whatever.
No, because I've hit the right balance where my blood sugar is under control. I am exercising. I
Yeah.
am eating less, especially when
Right.
I do my weekly injection on a Monday morning.
Okay.
So that curbs it for a few days where I don't really think about food.
Oh, I thought
or-
it didn't kick in right away.
It-
I don't know.
It's psychosomatic. I just think in my head, I
You
say,
have
okay,
to
I
eat.
take it on a Monday and I'm not that hungry and I'm not thinking about food, even though everything looks delicious.
Right.
All right, I'll start with an onion ring.
No, that's not a bit. Please.
What a crunch.
Perfect.
This is a
It's
way to
nice
start.
crunch.
But I thank you because you want to take us
What?
through the table of everything that we got today?
Okay, what do we have? Okay, well, you have your world-class chicken noodle soup,
Which
which
I've
you've
been
been
hawking you
asking
for,
for,
yeah.
making me crazy.
Mhm.
Okay, so chicken noodle soup. Gene made it. Gene makes all the soups here. He does a great job. Chicken noodle. Then we have the new maple bacon jam burger, which is like this is the second time we've offered it, and at least this time, Chef Corwin actually made a lot of the maple bacon jam because it's so popular.
Yeah.
It's a burger with Swiss cheese on it, and the maple bacon jam goes on top of it. So it's kind of that sweet and savory kind of a flavor.
It's beautiful. We had it last
It really
time.
is
It's
good.
great.
And then, of course, the healthy salmon.
Right.
Okay. The sautéed vegetables and the red mash. Barbecued ribs,
Right,
which are
is
a
an
staple
old
here.
Kansas City
I mean,
You guys
Steakhouse
have been doing
it for years.
classic
Yep.
signature item that you brought back
Yeah, we
over here.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, definitely. Well, we still own the dry rub, and he makes his own barbecue sauce.
Looks great.
This is a demi-glazed burger. This has
Yes.
got a demi. This is like a little classy kind of
It
thing.
is.
Every once in a while, when Corwin gets a little itchy, he thinks of something that's maybe a little bit more upscale. Not
This
that
is-
it costs more money, but he
Elevated,
kind
yeah.
of ventures out. And that's a great burger. And we, of course, we have the Southern fried chicken with the slaw that goes with on top of it, which is really good.
Yeah,
Now, is this a Nashville hot chicken or just a Southern fried
Just
chicken?
fried
So
chicken.
it's not too spicy, right?
No, it's not too spicy. This is
Okay.
sort of like Southern fried chicken. Not Nashville is spicy.
Nashville is when they do have fried chicken, but they coat it with like this
Like a hot sauce.
diabolical layer of different
Really?
spices, so it like makes
Oh.
people drink more sodas and beers and
well, the
stuff
only
like
thing
that.
we rub with spices is when we do the jerk,
The jerk.
chicken.
A jerk chicken, which
but
is
that's supposed to be.
that still on the menu?
Yes, it is.
It's been very
Yeah, it's
popular.
fantastic.
Yes, very popular.
Yes.
So I didn't think we needed to put it out there again.
Nice. And
Um,
even though I am, again, my usually we see you on a Thursday. By
Yes, I
then,
know that.
the
You're-
shot is
Your
wearing off,
appetite's
and
up,
I'm
yep.
like back into my normal rhythms.
Oh, so that's why you're not going to eat this food?
well, I'm going to eat
Oh,
it.
of course you
it's
are.
mayo. It's gonna eat.
But here's the strange thing.
Yes.
So it makes you eat the right thing. So like right now, fried food is like, all right, I'm not really, even though you got the best sweet potato fries, and I will have the obligatory sweet potato fry.
Okay.
But
Right.
I'll take one half of one bite, and I say, okay, that's good because it makes you want to eat like vegetables
Right.
and the protein. So
Right.
like I'm ready to attack the salmon.
the salmon is.
I'll have a rib, and then I just want to like cut a hunk of the burger without the bun or anything.
Okay.
That by the way, that maple bacon jam.
It looks good, doesn't it?
It looks
really is.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get some pictures to post it on Instagram.
Okay.
later.
Well, that's good.
and
That's good.
Defo, do you have any other like thoughts? Like now that you can, are you reconsidering your whole
Of course. What are you
life
talking
choices?
You don't think the other voice in my head is saying dive into those mashed potatoes? I love them. Burgers here are, I mean, there's been a lot of talk about burgers. Is there like some kind of competition going on again about burgers, best burger or anything? Or is that was best Chinese they're working on now? But
No. Well, the best with. Well, we won
You
for
got- you
best
already
burger in
voted.
Southern Living.
yeah, and
right.
that was fantastic.
That was a big thing, and we were the only restaurant that was acknowledged in Florida.
Right. Southern Living
And that's
is a
big, yeah.
national magazine.
No, it's but Southeast
but they,
United
they
States.
focus, editorial wise on the region of
Right.
the entire
Southeast.
Southeast, and they listed their favorite
20
burger shops.
20
right?
best burgers.
Generally acknowledged, though, and the people on Let's Eat South Florida, that there is
Yeah.
a large consensus that feels that you guys are right there at the top, and
Yeah.
I can vouch for it. I had a friend; he comes down here, but unfortunately, my friend Boston Jimmy orders everything super well done.
Okay.
I don't know how you feel about that.
That's a
Well,
Shonda
looks
in
like
my
I
world.
mean-
looks like a knife through my chest.
Yeah. Now,
I don't know.
Look, for
You know
people that
why?
are getting, I
But-
guess, I don't want to say older,
Yeah.
but advancing age, sometimes there's health conditions, and they say
No, this has
those
nothing to
with
do with that.
compromised
No, this is
immune
just a
systems
taste.
This is just
shouldn't
poor
eat,
taste. Yeah.
rare or undercooked beef.
Stop it, Mayo. This is just poor taste.
Okay.
My friend.
What's your preferred temp?
Oh, medium rare.
Of course, because
Me.
she
Yeah.
is a food professional. Like
Well,
me.
Yes.
yeah,
You're
I
in the
like
business.
the taste. I grew up in a home where you had to eat the chopped meat raw, otherwise my mother didn't buy it.
Really?
Really?
Wait,
in
she
a
was
Jewish home
Jewish?
back in the
Yeah,
60s,
she would go
70s.
she would
Because-
go to the butcher, and if she couldn't eat the chopped meat raw, if they didn't give her a taste of it, she didn't buy it.
Well, I like that
That's
style.
great.
Well,
she
I mean-
seems more French with the
My
steak
grandmother
tartare,
Yeah.
murdered
as opposed
me.
to that
Murdered.
my household and
my grandmother was a butcher, and my grandmother murdered me.
not
Really?
Yeah, there was always a fight whenever we would cook because he wanted it the right way, and my grandma, you had to leave 3 burgers on there
Really,
and
forever?
annihilate the crap out of them.
yeah, it was the
No.
same way.
Yeah, it was,
Actually,
like,
my mom
sad.
my mom was a good cook, but like in the extended family, the cousins club, we'd get together sometime.
Yeah.
We'd have the the brisket on Passover.
Right.
Oh,
and,
God.
and basically it was not just murdered, but it was like, unless you could mistake what you were eating with the shoe on your foot, the shoe leather, then they
Oh,
considered undercooked. They were like, oh, this is too undercooked for me. If they
Oh.
saw any kind of juice
Yeah.
or redness in the
Right.
middle, that's what, God forbid, they would just like scream.
I
But
know.
but
All right.
I'm glad that because you
Well,
married a guy who was
was
in the
food
catering
business,
and
the
steak,
catering,
and you had
yeah.
a steakhouse.
Right.
When people would come to your former family restaurant, Kansas City
Right.
Steakhouse,
And Davey.
and they
yeah.
ordered medium well or well done.
Whatever they order, they order. It's
Okay.
not my problem what they order. If this is what they feel like. I mean, sometimes I can convert people here because they
Right.
see the food
Right,
cooking
the
on the
juices
grill.
coming out of
Well,
the
they see
burger when it runs down.
When
your
they see
mouth.
the
So
food
good.
cooking, they can look at it and they
Yeah.
say, "Well, wait a second. Maybe these people are not completely crazy." So they'll go
Right.
ahead and order it medium as opposed to medium well.
Right. And the key, like your mom knew, when you're using quality meat, you can
Right.
eat it rare
Yes.
and medium rare
Right.
because it's not gonna,
Yes.
it's not gonna hurt
Well,
you when
she
it's
would
quality.
she'd be able to
cuts.
taste the fat in it if it was too fatty.
Mhm.
You know, they would.
She was
it
an
was-
aristocrat.
It was different. You
Yeah.
know, different whatever.
No,
you know.
and no, but I look. This is why I could never run a restaurant. You say, you were there. They would order it medium well, and you
Yeah.
would just thank you very much. What sides would you want? While you were able to kind of contain your own personal feelings, I
Well,
would
you
not be
have
able to.
to.
I would say, get out right now. I'd be like Reno.
You'd be
Yeah, and how
Reno,
would you
yeah,
pay
you'd
the
be
rent?
He wouldn't. He closed
I
up in
don't
2
know.
months.
I would maintain my integrity.
Maintain your
As I
integrity.
lived under a
being out of
bridge.
business. Live under
Oh,
a bridge.
man.
God.
Hey, so I have some topics today. I mean, again, and for people who've never been to Gilbert's, I think everybody pretty much who I know has.
He's tried it. Yeah.
And a lot
Yeah.
of people from the Facebook group have been here. It's at 1821 South
Cordova.
Road in the Cordova shops. It's just south of 17th Street, just as you get to the port. And look, it is a crazy time of year. Everybody's here. They're taking cruises.
Right.
Schools are out all over
Right.
the place.
Hotels are sold
Just
out.
got to be patient. If you know the local little hacks, I always manage to maneuver my way around
Yeah,
any
well,
little.
I didn't do such a good
roadblocks.
job the other day.
That's all right. But
Sorry.
But that's a good thing.
this place is.
Yeah, but I had to come to work. I'm sitting in my car around the corner for 40 minutes. I mean, I look like an idiot.
It's worth finding your way here, and
Yes.
it is a fantastic place for lunch and dinner. You guys are
Right.
open 6 days a week,
Right.
closed on Sundays,
Right.
and also open at 11:30.
We open up at 11 and we close at 9.
9. Okay, and
We have beer and wine.
beer and wine, full
Right.
array of good, beautiful. Also, besides the burgers and the entrees, the house-made desserts.
Yes, but we're cutting back
We
today.
are,
We
yes.
are only having one dessert.
Yes. Okay,
Don't look at me like that.
that's okay. Look at
I
how
made
I've
I made apple cobblers.
Here, I gotta have my
Yeah, I made
obligatory. I'm
avocado
gonna have my
toast.
sip of.
Soup.
Oh, look at this! We got macaronis floating in there today. It's not the usual noodles. We got the macaronis,
I
which are
guess
good.
whatever
I
like
floats
whatever's
his
there.
boat. I don't know. Gene makes the soups.
No, it's
This is
it's
what
a
he
nice
does.
surprise. I like when my places mix up the pasta
Okay.
and the noodles.
Yeah.
So that's good. And the broth, as usual,
Good. Yeah.
very.
I know.
So it feels season on the road. How have you guys felt like it in here? I know you
Oh,
guys are
it's
always
busy.
consistently busy.
It's
but
busy. It's busy. It's and you can tell the people who have come from out of town.
like,
you know.
I heard you talking to people, and you're really great about like welcoming people in
Well,
and introducing them to the Gilbert brand. Like,
Yeah, and I always like to figure out how they found us, or why they came in, or did they read about us before they. Some people say they read about us before they even get here.
nice.
I mean,
you guys are renowned.
so it's good. I can't complain. I really can't complain.
It's better
know.
than good. And maybe I'll get the age right. Is it 17 years now?
17 years.
17
So a
years.
month and a half ago. It was
Okay.
17 years.
All right, so we're in the 17th year, and next
Right.
year, Gilbert's will be turning 18.
18,
Get
yes.
a driver's license.
Yeah, the
go
whole
off to college.
deal.
No, it's all good. Not going anywhere.
Oh no, we're
Fantastic.
here.
And I was talking somebody who also runs a burger place that just had a milestone called Burger Stop up in Coconut Creek.
Yeah,
A
right.
guy named Michael Buczynski. I had never met with him or talked to him, but he kind of reached out to me last week because he's been in a social media, Twitter, TikTok war with a guy who has this cheesesteak place down in Miami, Pepe's Pizza.
Pepe's, right?
Because they do a pizza, a cheesesteak at
Yeah.
Burger Stop. But he told me, 10 years, they're having their 10th year anniversary. So I went
Right.
up, I met him on Saturday. They have a good burger there. And I told him about this place. He's the kind of guy who likes to meet the other operators and talk and commiserate and see what's
Nobody
going
ever
on.
comes to talk to me.
wanted
You're the only one.
He wanted to come today, but he had to get payroll done because of the holiday.
Oh, good
but he
for him.
senses regret because I was telling him how good of a burger that you guys have,
Right.
and he says he's heard a lot about it. And I
Oh,
said,
all
you got to
right.
come in here. And he's a very friendly guy, and he's not
Okay.
looking to steal secrets. He's got
There's
his
no
own things.
secrets.
No, and he.
There's no secrets. You start off with a good product, you
Yeah,
can't miss.
that's it.
Unless
But,
you're an idiot.
but no, it was nice, and
I'm sorry.
we wish them mazel tov because 10 years, as you know,
Yeah.
after being in business for 17,
yeah.
it's a
It's-
milestone.
yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's up in the Coconut Creek
Yeah.
area. Lubie, I had my first anxiety dream about this
Oh, really?
job.
Oh, you're sitting next to the king. We haven't been on radio in 3 years, and Defo still has a radio nightmare
nightmares.
every day.
What's your
What?
what's your number one radio anxiety dream that is recurring? Do you have
Program director gets gets on the horn and says, "We're going in another direction."
In the middle of the show?
Right after. They're
Right
usually
after.
right after. Like
Your
it's
last word.
impressive.
There's a 7-second
Wow.
delay,
Yes,
from the
yes,
line.
Yes.
Before your last word has actually gone out there,
Right.
they've already told you they're going in another direction.
another direction? It's like, and
Oh.
Why can't
And-
I go in
you're
that
go- you're
direction?
It's
going-
never a direction I'm going.
you're going that way where the door is, and we're staying here. That's the direction. No, that's
That's-
like the old philosophical differences line, which
Yes.
is you might think you're good, but we don't think you're good. So
Exactly.
just leave. I heard that a couple times with my
Really?
pieces that I did. No, I
Oh,
don't
that would
know.
be horrible.
No, it is.
Oh, I would
It's-
feel terrible if somebody
No,
did that.
but so you want to hear my anxiety dream?
Sure, of
Yes.
course, no problem.
Okay. Do you ever have anxiety dreams?
No.
Like you run out of a product and something you're supposed to show
No.
up, and
No.
nothing like that.
No, not.
You sleep just
Nice and
smooth?
Yeah, I
easy.
sleep okay. Yeah, I do.
Mayo's
I do.
shocked. He's like, I don't.
So I had a dream that we were supposed to do a show
Go ahead.
at a place that I thought it was our first time, and it was actually at the Hard Rock Casino, one of the restaurants there, with a chef that I had never met before. And we were supposed to start the show at like 1:00, and I show up there. I was running late as usual, and I got there at like 12:55.
You own it.
Okay.
But Lubie's not there. The chef's not
I usually
there.
just text you.
The place was actually like bustling, so it wasn't a dinner only place. And then I was just like lost, and then I didn't know what was going on. It was very helpless. And then Lubie and the chef show up an hour later and said the show wasn't till 3.
Oh,
And
You got it wrong?
and then Lubie and the chef both insisted, you have met me before. You had like that. I had known the chef, that I had did a complete show with him,
okay.
and I had no recollection of
So
it.
it
So
had like a
basically,
going
senior
senile.
moment.
it was basically a combination of work anxiety meets dementia, and like I didn't recognize him. I didn't remember anything about it.
Really?
And I don't know.
And
Can you interpret
nothing.
it for me?
Your
No.
hypochondria is worrying
No.
about dementia. Is that what it is? Like,
I don't know. You got a blackout,
that's a lot.
drug reflex.
It could have been a drug dream. Maybe it was a hint to stop doing the.
The gummies.
I don't know. It's so bad.
I'm a strange
It
person.
was so bad.
All right.
All right.
Lubie, I hear you had a food adventure this
Yeah.
weekend. You want to give some props? This was like your first expedition out with Shirley?
It was a first date night. We've been lucky that my parents and my in-laws are really good with Luca, so we've been
Yeah.
here on the weekends here and there. Either my parents will come over and watch him for a few hours and give us a break, or
Okay.
we've dropped him off at my in-laws a couple times, which has been wonderful
Okay.
for like the night. But we hadn't gone out, so we went out this weekend. Our friend Kui at Kaizen, and I've never done omakase. You've talked about omakase.
Do you like sushi? Do you like sushi?
Yeah, I like sushi.
Okay.
I've never done
High
the actual
quality.
I
where
don't
you
know.
sit down, you do this omakase where they just pick some rolls or pick some pieces and then they hand them to you and you eat them. Like I've never done
Okay.
that. We always order. So he's doing a special omakase where it's all you can eat, which is not really in Shirley, my wife and I's thing. We're not as much as we love your food and
Right.
we put it away. I actually am not a huge eater. I'll eat small portions and then as
Okay.
you know, I'm a leftover guy. So it was a very interesting experience for us because my wife loves sushi, so it's hard for her to turn down. And this is
Right.
really high level fish, and it's mostly nigiri, which it's just the fish and rice.
Right.
It's not rolls, and he didn't really do any sashimi either. But it was ridiculous. Like I'm not the biggest sushi guy, but it was wonderful.
It was wonderful.
It's,
Oh,
it's
good.
fantastic. We were
Oh.
actually disappointed in ourselves that we couldn't eat more because of how how delicious it was. And what's
Yeah.
really cool is he got the place packed. It's
Right.
actually going so well that he's cutting it off at Christmas because he's working 14-hour days because they cut
Yeah.
up whole fish.
Right.
So they get in there
Oh.
in the morning at they don't open till when do they lunch? 1 or 2?
No, he's open the whole. I mean,
No, but he
from
gets up there
11
he gets there 7 or 8.
Really?
And is there till 11 at night.
Oh yeah, he's because he's getting the fish whole and then he's breaking it down and filleting it and all that stuff.
Okay.
Oh, you're looking at me like I'm,
I'm like,
some
it's
sort of.
got a little nice thing going
doing
on
it there.
there.
Like I told you,
Good for
This
him.
is so cute.
people can't see that I've gone for the protein platter.
Right.
I've got the salmon, which is perfectly grilled. Like
Yeah,
I'm
it's cooked so
so
perfect.
happy that it's like cooked to perfect. I would
Yeah.
call it almost medium rare.
No, it's me. That's like
Medium rare to medium. I like it when you get that
Yeah.
little bit of fleshy, like
Right.
it almost has like that sushi like quality in the middle. Not everybody
Right.
Does, but
Yeah, but the fish here is really
it's
good.
so good. Again,
Yep.
when you get quality fish
Right.
and salmon, you could have it a little on the underside. And
Yeah,
I think you should have
that's what
fish.
you want. Yeah.
Good.
It can be dry. It's very easy
Perfect.
to
How's the
make
burger
dry.
cooked? I can't see the burger.
Absolutely
Turn it
Medium
around.
rare.
perfect.
Oh,
Yep.
that's
Medium
perfect.
rare.
Medium rare.
And so I'm very happy with my salmon.
Okay.
I'm gonna now take a bite because again, this is the effects of my medication, which I'm not using.
Correctly. I don't know. It's not working.
Well, no, I mean
Whatever.
I'm allowed to have a little protein, so that's it.
Okay.
And I'm having the maple
ahead.
bacon jam burger with what kind of cheese is on it?
I
It's
think
a
that's Swiss.
You said Swiss.
That's Swiss. Good burger.
Defo.
People like it. As soon as when they look at the board, because it's not on the menu,
Okay.
it's on the board. So as soon as you say it out loud, maple bacon jam burger, they say,
Oh, I had
"Wow,
that.
wow, that looks."
Sounds like a rock concert.
yeah. Oh,
And
wow.
like you said, it is that perfect combination of savory with a little tinge of sweetness,
Sweet, right?
with the richness
And again,
of
he
and
makes
the
the maple
juiciness of
Bacon jam in house, which is
He
a
makes it-
very exhaustive process.
No, it's just a pain in the neck
Well,
because
that's
it
what I'm
takes a
saying.
long
It
time.
takes a long time. Yeah, I
to
don't know if it's a
cool-
lot of
to cook
steps, but
down.
it takes a long time.
Right.
The.
and-
How come you can't find a diet where you can only eat lunch and then maybe take the rest of the day off?
Could
It's a
consider that.
breakfast,
Yeah.
Because I would say that you are
No,
missing
no, it's
out.
a huge mistake. I mean, no doubt about it. Look, I absolutely love this place. I always have from the minute I first came out here.
Yeah.
And, the burgers are great. Anytime you mention it to anybody, they say the same
Yeah, they
thing. Oh
say-
my God, Gilbert,
yeah.
that's the best, man. Can you bring me home a burger? And I'm a huge fan of everything they put out here, and they do a great job and reasonably priced. You really can't find a better combination. And I was going to ask Lenore. I mean,
What?
there's a lot of conversation about food prices and all this, especially beef and
Yeah.
ground beef. and,
Proteins. Oof.
Right.
so what's the synopsis? I mean, do you look into these kind of things like the prospects for 2026? So you're fortunate because
Yes.
you have established yourself.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing
No,
at
I
him eating
understand.
this rib.
No, I mean it's a comedy show
This
every
is
day.
on,
But
on the film
Yeah.
here.
It is. He's
They're
eating it
watching
so
you do
weird.
this.
He was
this is a guy
flexing
that's
with it.
shot up with Dilaudid, and he's still just, chomping away. But how's 2026? I mean, what's the general
I-
in the restaurant industry? What
I
are
don't-
people thinking?
Well, I think people are concerned,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I don't think I'm afraid.
Okay.
yeah. No, you shouldn't be.
You
I mean,
know,
you're going to be
I don't
fine.
think I'm afraid. You always have to pay attention. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't just sit back and let it happen. You have to be current. But I'm not. I tend to be more optimistic. The people that worry more is my daughter. She worries. Sometimes the chef thinks he worries, but I don't think he really worries. He just tries to.
I bet
placate
Beth
my
has
daughter.
anxiety dreams.
Yes, she does. Yeah, but she's whatever.
No,
She-
but I guess the question is this: because the price of beef has gone up, and
Right.
there is, I guess,
price of everything has gone up, so
Right,
not
yeah.
just the beef.
right, but
okay.
particularly beef, because I understand that cattle, there has been a drought, that the cattle herds have thinned out, and that the price of even ground beef
Right.
has gone up. And what have you seen with your suppliers, and how do you what do you do in terms of pricing? Is there do you
We
have to be
haven't-
sensitive to what your customers can afford to pay?
Well, we haven't changed any prices recently
Oh,
at
wow.
all.
Oh, that's impressive.
I can't because I go by if we have to reprint the menu, and so
Right.
far
Oh.
I can't remember the last. Well, that's the only way I pay
No, it
attention
makes
to
sense.
it.
It
You
makes
know,
sense.
if we don't reprint the menu,
You haven't
then I
changed
figure
prices.
it's good, unless it's too expensive to reprint the menu.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm not. I don't know.
Well,
I
you're
tend,
holding
I
the
tend
line
not
and
to worry.
And
I
because you
see. I just try to be I'm more optimistic than probably anybody else.
No, but again, you have a good business, loyal crowd.
Right.
They keep coming in, so you're still able to,
Yeah,
basically
and
make
then,
everything work.
And then a lot of people talk about us too. A lot of people
Yeah.
tell other people.
Right.
And I get people who like just arrive here and they said, we have these friends and they were here last year and they said if we're here, we have to come here first. They didn't even check into a hotel yet.
Nice.
I mean, that's
Jeez,
crazy.
That's big.
That's like, well, maybe
That-
they didn't have early check-in. I don't
No,
know.
but still.
No, that's good. When you're
To
on
come right here.
people's tradition list
Right.
of like, we've got to go here before
Yeah.
we do anything
No,
else. That's
I'm very fortunate.
Yeah, that's huge.
I think about it all the time
huge,
that
huge
they keep
compliment.
showing
That's
up.
it. Hey, so I had one other topic before we get to the first break, and
Okay.
that is there was a post the other week on Let's See South Florida, and it struck me as I guess the world has changed, but it was about somebody was asking for a place where they could hold an engagement party for their friends,
Yeah.
where they'd have a room, but not where there'd be a set menu because everybody is going to be paying on their own. It was
What?
basically a party where you invite people
called
to
going to
celebrate
dinner.
something.
So not only do they have to bring a gift, they have to pay for their own food.
Yeah.
I don't understand this.
Then you go to dinner and you make a reservation in advance. I don't know what to tell you.
We're
That's
from a
ridiculous.
different generation,
Okay.
Lenore.
We all
Yeah.
are. I just did all of this and no one paid for any of it.
Right.
I didn't know that was an option.
All right.
Right.
We
I had a
weren't
wedding.
accusing anybody.
I had a
of
wedding in the
anything.
last 5 years and we paid for everything.
But a lot of the people who chimed in, especially it seemed like the younger people, were like, "Oh,
Well,
that's perfectly fine," and it's nice
They
to
were
just
okay
get
with it.
people together. And as long as as long as what the expectation is made clear that you're going to be paying your own way. I just think that's not a party. That's a
get-together.
get-together
Right.
where like
You like bring your I nobody's approached me about that.
right.
We did a private party here on a Sunday
Mhm.
a while ago, and there were the people paid for the party. The
Right.
people paid
The
for
people
whatever.
who
we ran
were
a check,
throwing the party,
right? Paid for it.
And
Yeah.
what I've heard of and what's acceptable, and also now with Lubie when they had their baby shower,
Right.
You invite people. The people who are throwing the party pay for the meal, but can have an open bar, or people
Right.
will run a
And then
tab
buy
for
Might
the
be
their
a
own
cash
drinks.
bar. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Cash bar.
Well, that I could see.
Pay for your own
Then it's
drinks.
not even a
That is
wedding.
perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, yeah.
That's within what Miss Etiquette, Miss Manners would say. That is
Right.
fine. But if you're going to invite people to a party, it should be whoever is doing the inviting
Yeah.
makes the arrangements in advance, whether it's a buffet style or a sit-down multi-course set menu,
Right.
and it's per person X amount and plus the service chart, the tips.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, whoever is hosting the party
True.
will give over the cash or the credit cards.
And again, to me, is it like 15 people or 40? Because if you're having 40 people at a place for a restaurant, to take everyone's order, have it be different,
Well, we did do
Pay
that.
differently,
We
that's
did
a
it on
lot.
we did it on a Sunday. We had, I
and
think,
they're the only
about
ones. Yeah.
there was a lot of people. It was supposed to be like 20. It was supposed to be 30, 40 people. It turned out to be more like 60.
Oh, geez.
Right.
Yeah, but it was okay because the
Okay.
guys came in, everybody was here, and everybody ordered food. I'm trying to think.
But it's
But
not
one
like there were
person
30
paid, though.
tabs.
It wasn't all
I mean,
these
the
different
thing is, if
tabs.
you
No,
having
we just ran a check for the people.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah, for
we ran
one
a check
tab.
for
They
who
just-
was paying for it.
right, but
Right.
but
And they
when
didn't care.
That's
When
what
he's
I
saying
like.
when
If
it's
you have 20 different
a
tabs,
group of 40, if you have
that's a
five,
lot.
I know.
like 6 families of 4 or something, and then you have to start divvying up the check and
Right.
bring
That's
6
a
different.
lot.
Yeah.
It just seems like
Well,
I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything. Believe me, I'd love to do that, but that just seems like a lot for the establishment.
Right.
That's just, I
Yes.
don't know. That's
I wanted
interesting
to
me.
get your perspective as somebody
no.
who's been in both the catering and restaurant business.
Right.
I mean, it
Well,
just
catering is so much easier.
Yeah.
Because you know how many people are coming and you know exactly what they're going to eat.
Yep.
Hello.
Yeah,
you know,
that's it.
you
Right.
don't have to think about it.
and there's one tab. You don't
Yep.
make your
Right.
guests pay
Yeah.
at a catering.
Right.
So
Oh, that's
it's
weird.
know?
it struck me. Not only the post struck me as odd, just how many reactions that were sympathetic
normal.
to
To
people
it.
doing Yeah,
To it.
it just shows the world
Maybe
is
it's the
changing.
generation that's
Yeah.
coming
100%.
up
Yeah,
now. You
the
know.
world is changing, and I'm not necessarily happy about it.
All
That's
All
right.
right,
good.
Lenore, let's take the first break. Before we do, let's
What?
talk about
Cool.
a great last-minute stocking stuffer, Norman Love Confections.
Oh.
Yeah, you can go in still.
Which we did a show there last week, and I picked up a whole bunch of goodies for people, friends, family, and everybody who's tried these Norman Love Confections are all raving about it because They are pretty little jewels. They look like works of art. They have holiday special flavors. They have the Hanukkah flavors. They have the Christmas flavors. They have their signature flavors year round. And even with the holidays going to be gone soon, Valentine's Day is coming up. Again, perfect gifts for people in your life, whether it's still for the holidays or for Valentine's Day or any time during the year if you just want to treat yourself. NormanLoveConfections.com is the website. It's too late to order for delivery for the holidays in time, but you can still make your way into one of their 2 dessert salons that are in South Florida now. Again, this brand started about 25 years ago in Fort Myers. Norman Love is a real person. He was an accomplished pastry chef for the Ritz-Carlton Hotel Group. Then he broke off into chocolates and chocolatier, high-end confections, and now they have locations throughout the state. And these 2 in Delray Beach, 1911 South Federal Highway, as well as Boca Raton right there, 21202 St. Andrews Boulevard, right behind the Town Center Mall. Great place to take a little break if you're going crazy these last few days of shopping. If you're in the mall, you go right around the corner and you can duck in, get yourself a nice little dessert, a little pastry, cup of coffee, and pick up some chocolates because they are beautiful. They're gorgeous. NormanLoveConfections.com. All right, let us take the first break, and then we'll be back with more after these words.
Hey, Lunchbox fans, is it time to sell your business? You've poured your heart and soul into your restaurant or business, and you want to see continue the legacy you have built. Transworld can help. Call me, Andy Cagnetta, at Transworld Business Advisors right now and see if it's time for you to retire and relax. Iconic brands like the Mai Kai, Mulligans, Carlos and Pepe's, Mangoes, and many more turn to Transworld to help sell. Contact Transworld on Facebook or call 954-772-1122 or visit tworld.com. Again, that's 954-772-1122 or tworld.com.
When I'm looking for some wicked good food for a wicked good lunch, there's only one place to go. That's Wicked Cheesesteaks in Fort Lauderdale. It's at 4824 North Federal Highway, just south of Commercial Boulevard and across from Holy Cross Hospital. My friend Brian there, he will hook you up with some really tasty treats. They've got cheesesteaks just like the best you can find in Philly, along with lobster rolls, because that's where he's from, Maine originally. And they have wings and pizza and everything you want to have a really good time. Wicked Cheesesteaks. They're open every day but Tuesday. Check them out online, wickedcheesesteaks.com. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Guess who's back and better than ever? Juan's. For the best in classic old school Chinese cuisine, a family-run South Florida favorite since 1966. It's at 664 North Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Chef Alex is carrying on the family tradition that started 4 generations ago. It used to be known as Christina Juan's Mandarin House, and you're going to love it as Juan's. They've got all your favorites: wonton soup, spare ribs, egg rolls, dumplings, Peking duck, and more. Combo lunch specials daily and takeout and delivery. For more information, go to their Instagram page at wans.fl. If you're looking for a great place for steaks, seafood, and more, go to Tropical Acres Steakhouse and Butcher Shop. It's at 2500 Griffin Road in Dania, just west of I-95 in the airport. They've been there a long time, since 1949. That means they're doing something right. You'll get old school hospitality from the Studiali family, along with great value, for tremendous service. Of course, you could also go into the bar for happy hour every day, 4 to 6, and they have great value all night long. Also, a butcher shop that's open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Sunday. The dining room is open every day at 4:30 except Sunday. Go to Tropical Acres. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Do you love Italian food? I mean, who doesn't love Italian food? Well, have I got a great new place for you, Elvis Italian Grill. It's at 4261 Griffin Road in Dania Beach, right near State Road 7 and the Hard Rock Casino. It's named for its owner, Elvis, and it has all your favorites: pizzas, pastas, veal chops, fresh fish, lunch specials, happy hour, and has one of my favorite chefs, the wonderful Manuela. There's full bar, great wines, al fresco dining on the deck with a water view. Open for lunch and dinner every day but Monday. For reservations and information, go to ElvisItalianGrill.com. Delicious Mexican food with innovative twists. Margaritas with a medley of tongue-tingling flavors. I'm talking about Taco Craft, Taqueria, and Tequila Bar. The place to go on Taco Tuesday and every day. It's located at 510 North Federal and Highway in Fort Lauderdale, and also in Lauderdale by the Sea at Plantation Walk and Coral Springs. Taco Craft has specials every day, including bottomless drinks for a Sunday brunch and Taco Tuesdays, including their new burrilla tacos with bone marrow broth. Oh, it's so good. They've even made a taco lover out of me, and they've got so much more, including fajitas, that open-face smashed cheeseburger tortilla that's new, and a guacamole sample that's an explosion of flavors. The kitchen is open late. There's delivery and takeout. For more information, go to tacocraft.com. Tell them Mike Mayo, the Lunchbox, sent you. Hey, it's Mayo for Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. You know me, I love family-run places with quality food at fair prices served with passion and pride. And that's why I love Gilbert's. For more than a decade, Lenore, Beth, and Richie Gilbert have been serving up the best burgers, wings, ribs, salads, and desserts. It's a fast casual spot. Everything prepared fresh to order from an immaculate open kitchen. They're at 1821 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale in the Cordova Shops just south of 17th Street. Open every day but Sunday. One of my favorite burgers in South Florida. Big, round, juicy pucks of 100% Angus beef, char grilled to perfection. And don't miss the sweet potato fries on the side. They're legendary. Go to Gilbert's, feast, and be happy. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. A tradition for South Florida sports fans for more than 30 years. Shenanigans. It's at 1300 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach, the place to go for all your favorite teams and events and food that's not your ordinary sports bar fare. Award-winning wings, burgers, fresh fish, and more, TV screens galore, and all-day happy hour specials. The kitchen and bar are open into the wee hours, perfect for late-night bites and very close to the airport. For playoff action, football season, and a good time anytime, Shenanigans. Great seafood and more at Mignonette, Miami. It's in the Edgewater neighborhood at 210 Northeast 18th Street, close to the Arch Center and Heat Arena. Mignonette is open every day for dinner, and it serves the freshest fish and raw bar items with a daily selection of the finest oysters around. Chef owner Danny Surfer and his team are eager to please. Mignonette is Michelin Guide recommended and Lunchbox approved. For reservations and information, go to mignonnettemiami.com. All right, we're back on the Lunchbox at Gilbert's 17th Street Grill right here in the Cordova Shops, just off Southeast 17th Street in Fort Lauderdale. Beautiful Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Airport
so this is the
packed.
last show of the year.
So this is
Last
our
road show, yeah.
last remote, on location at a restaurant show of the year. Thank you for
Right.
reminding us.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow is a special occasion. I mentioned Festivus.
Right.
We're going to be doing a live show, but it's a home show. Festivus, if you don't know, did you ever watch Seinfeld?
Yeah, sometimes. Go ahead. Tell me. Tell me.
You look like you're in pain. It was a holiday that was made up, that was actually celebrated by the family of George Costanza. That
Oh, one of those.
called
Okay.
it
okay.
Festivus for the rest of us. The father was kind of not into religion.
He wasn't
Didn't
religious.
like Hanukkah, didn't like Christmas.
Yeah.
So he came up with his own holiday, which is celebrated on December 23rd, Festivus for the rest of us. And it includes where family gathers around. They have a traditional meal of usually meatloaf is the traditional Festivus meal. You do meatloaf here ever?
No.
Oh, no.
Instead of
you
a
guys.
tree
Make it
or
for
a
me, so-
menorah, it's a simple, unadorned pole, just
Oh.
like a metal pole in the middle of the room. And the tradition is there's two things that you do after the meal. Number one is the airing of the grievances.
Yeah.
So everybody airs their grievances with each other or the world at
Okay.
large.
To clean the slate, like.
Yes. And
Okay.
then there's feats of strength after that. Sometimes involves wrestling. Sometimes it could be just weightlifting.
Yeah.
or
Great.
uh,
Go ahead.
you look
I have no
thrilled with
time
this.
for this. Go ahead.
Naturally, which tradition do you think I like the best?
Oh,
the bitching.
The airing of the
like
his
the
grievances.
grievances. Yeah.
Hence tomorrow's Festivus edition from home, and we're gonna, start making your lists and checking them twice, and you can
Right.
chime in on the chat line. I'll also post it to the group in the morning.
So you're leaving this open to everybody.
I will let anybody air any grievances that they want with me, the show, life
Okay.
in general,
Really?
restaurants.
That's
I mean,
Okay.
I try to stress positivity, but on Festivus, grievances are aired, and I accept that. And I also will have my grievances tomorrow. Defo, you could compile your list.
It-
Lubie, and we're going to have a couple of special guests on the show tomorrow
Nice.
chiming in.
Is this the first time you've done this, or you do this every year?
To this
Sometimes
extent.
To this extent, every year.
Oh,
Well, but
I've
again, it
never
is going to
heard
be
this.
the last live show of the year. Then we're going to encores. We're actually going to take. Actually, you know what? That's a misnomer. We're going to be at Gulfstream.
It'll be Friday.
We'll be at Gulfstream
Oh, okay.
Friday. But basically, from Christmas Eve through New Year's Day, the only
Right.
other show will be at our usual, because that's not even
Oh.
like a show. That's just
We just have a lot of
an
fun.
excuse
I
to
mean,
go gamble at the track. So,
There you go.
You didn't have to tell them that.
so
They know.
joining us tomorrow,
They're not new.
Go ahead.
joining
They
us
are.
tomorrow on the stream will be two-time James Beard Award-winning journalist and writer Carlos Frias.
Yes.
I've got some problems with him. He keeps winning all the awards,
Exactly.
and
They forget
at
about
me.
you.
yeah,
I'm
that's
so
okay.
sorry.
No, we love Carlos. Carlos is great. I am not going to be pitching at him.
Nah, he's great.
But I invited him to bring grievances, and then maybe Danny Surfer as well,
That'd be fun.
acclaimed restaurateur, who's actually vacationing here, staycationing this weekend with his family right down the road at the renovated Pier 66.
Oh, nice.
I told him to come in here today and have a great burger.
Yeah.
Because he has
Right.
a good
Not far
burger
from
at
here.
his place. Is at Blue Collar. He has a great burger. So that's down in Miami.
Okay.
He's a really good guy. Nice Jewish
Okay.
boy. So
Nice.
And he enjoyed here.
yeah,
And his
he's
kids,
been
his four
here. He
kids
likes
too.
it.
So
Oh,
he
he
really
has.
like
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he grew up in Broward and now lives in Miami. And
Okay.
he wanted to check out the new Pier 66. But
Oh. I'm waiting to hear what's going on with the Omni.
I heard
It's
it is
kind of a soft little opening. I think it was like 20 or 40 rooms.
our friend Andy Cagnetta of Transworld Business Advisors, who we saw last week for a show at Anthony's Runway 84,
Right.
told us he was invited. He was among a group invited for a sneak peek where
Right.
they got to walk through and see some of the rooms. He said
Right.
it was spectacular.
Really.
And that's right down the road. I'm
Yeah.
looking at it right
Right.
now.
You can
that
see it. Yeah,
shiny
here it is.
silver and glass
Yeah.
beacon there. It's going to be, I guess, the centerpiece of the new
Yep.
convention
Convention
center
center.
in Port.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So going to be a lot of convention space there.
Yes.
A lot of mouths to fill with
A lot
burgers.
of traffic.
Yeah.
A lot of traffic.
Well,
Good traffic and bad traffic.
You'll
You
get
know.
people in the door here. so-
Oh, I'm not worried about
She has to
that.
be able
I'm
to
just
drive
worried
to and
about the
from work.
traffic. Because, you know, it's a lot of rooms. You
Yes.
know.
And between that and the Pier 66, which recently had a $2 billion with a B
Con-
dollar
renovation,
rehab, and
right.
it is also. Danny was saying the rooms there are wow. He hadn't been. He used to stay there when he was a kid sometimes.
Right.
And
Oh,
also,
yeah. Goes back.
everything is getting polished to a high
Yeah,
sheet.
nice.
Yeah.
But you know,
I
you
know.
guys now, even with your demi-glace burger, you are kicking it up a notch.
Yeah.
Demi-glace, very French, very fancy.
Demi glaze.
Demi-glace.
No,
they
not
say
glace.
it in the demi-glace.
This is America. Give me a break.
That's funny.
I'll make fun of my language.
That's no, it's not.
It's all right.
You know, it depends which restaurant you go in. So you say tomato, I'll say tomato.
Whatever.
That's it.
Yeah,
By the way,
that's good.
And you were ragging on me. I thought I was eating very well. Just had my little bites of protein. The salmon, excellent, perfectly prepared.
Yes.
The burger,
The demi
beautiful.
glaze. You like the demi glaze?
No, it was the maple bacon.
Maple
Bacon
bacon
jam.
jam.
I haven't
Oh,
touched
okay.
the
Oh, you
demi
didn't touch
We
that
have to
yet.
get into that.
Oh, all right.
glaze.
Oh, that's really good too.
But and then you said, "Well, that stuff's not working." Just because I took one more bite, I took another
Yeah, there's
chunk
no
of
bread.
What,
the
are you
burger.
making a little hors d'oeuvre here?
Yes.
What is this?
Canapé.
Canapé.
Hors d'oeuvre with a little pickle on top.
Mm,
I
all
love
kinds of
a
bites
burger
Okay,
with just a little
good.
pickle on it.
So what are your guys? What are your? I know what you guys are closed on Sundays.
Yes.
Holiday
What are your
hours.
hours as we get to Christmas Eve, Christmas, and New Year's
Okay.
Eve?
Well,
New Year's?
all right. Christmas Eve. I'll probably close early.
Oh, so you play it by
But
ear, kind of.
Play it by ear. I won't be open late because I
Six-ish?
don't want them. Yeah, that's
The
what we
workers,
were
yeah,
thinking.
you want them
It
to
depends
enjoy
on
their
how
Christmas
busy
Eve.
we are. I mean, if
Okay.
we're not that busy,
Mhm.
you know, then
Oh,
I'll let
that's
everybody
nice.
go home early. But if it's busy till about 6:00,
Okay.
and then of course we'll close on Christmas Day, and then we'll be back here like gangbusters on Friday.
Mhm.
And
you
what are your
know.
New Year's and New Year's Day hours?
I don't know what day is New
It
Year's.
a
said
weekend.
following Wednesday,
Oh,
Thursday.
same thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
December 31st and January 1st
Right.
every year.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
it
know.
says-
Are we
what
open
days of
on
the week?
on
She's
New
asking
Year's
what days
Day?
of the week.
I know,
We
I'm
may
such
be
an
open
asshole.
on New Year's Day.
Wednesday
I
night.
think it'd be
Thursday.
perfect. There's a lot of football, so I think this would be a great place to go on New Year's Day. That's why I was
Yeah,
curious.
well, all right.
Wednesday night, the 31st. I imagine you'll stay open until your usual 8:00.
Probably,
Okay.
because there's too many people here.
And then
Yeah.
Thursday, January 1st.
I don't. will
That's a
probably be open.
game
I
time
would
decision.
think. You know what? I don't even know. We didn't even talk about it yet.
So then you're probably open.
Call in advance.
Just assumed.
Yeah, call.
This is something I
Call
tell
in
people in the
advance.
group because a lot of
Right.
times people
And
they're
then they get
slaves.
disappointed.
places,
They're
yeah.
slaves to their phones and they
Right.
believe everything that's on Google and on
Things
their
don't always get
Apple
updated like
map.
that. Yeah.
Well, we
And
would post it anyway.
You would
We
post
would
it.
post it.
And
So
Yeah,
that
look
would
on
be
their
it.
IG account, which is Gilbert's
Right.
17th Street,
Street Grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Everything
it.
is there.
And no, I'm good. Do you have any other traditions besides the Festivus ones that I like that you do for the upcoming week? New Year's, anything?
No.
No.
No,
Eat a
I
burger.
can't think of anything.
All
No,
right.
I'm still trying to get over the fact that my neighbor almost burnt down their house yesterday
They
with
did?
lighting the candles.
Oh,
what
no.
for Hanukkah? They would
Wait.
burn down their house because of Hanukkah candles.
Well, they knocked over a menorah or something or other. And
Was it a
the
kid or
I
a
didn't
dog?
know. I don't know. I didn't go over. I didn't do anything. But the fire rescue people
Oh Jesus!
were all over the place.
Oh, God.
And everybody came running, and the firemen came in with tanks on their backs. And I'm thinking, what could possibly happen? And then the guys came out and they said they knocked over a
God.
menorah, and it was the whole thing. And they
Oh,
didn't know what
Jesus.
to do, so they called the fire department.
Well,
so
just
then
the right
police
thing
show
to
up.
do, just to
So
make sure.
it looked like
Unless you
we
have
had
a
it looked
fire
like we
scene.
had Christmas lights all over the place. It was like the best light display ever.
It would really stink if they came in and had a hose down the whole house.
No,
and
no,
it
no. But
ruins
I mean,
everything.
they came in with
a fire extinguisher,
Yeah.
the
Right.
foam.
Okay.
They,
But
just
they know
throw a
what they're
little
doing.
foam
well, they
on the
weren't
thing.
taking out. I mean,
Right.
they realized
Water, thank God. Yeah, because that's the thing is
whatever.
it does
It
a lot
was
of
just
water
a little
damage.
too much drama
When-
for me at home. I didn't need that.
When I was with Natalia when she was younger, we would light a candle, a real menorah every
Right.
night. But I would just sit there and watch it until it burned
Yes.
down. I had those candles that would
Right,
burn
the
down in
waxy
a half
candles,
hour.
Yes,
Right.
right.
they burn fast. Like
Now I don't even light the real candle. I have a decorative
fake one.
menorah
With the-
that has the
the
lights
lamp,
that you
yeah.
screw the
Screws.
lights.
Oh.
Tonight, though, you mentioned because I'm always a little bit late. I am holding my Latkes Fest tonight
Oh, that's good.
on the 9th night of Hanukkah, which there is no 9th night, but I call
Okay.
it Festivus Eve. So I'm gonna make my potato pancakes tonight.
nice.
Whole big gathering. My daughter and
Oh, your daughter's home.
Val-
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's in town.
Val.
And Val's grandkids are gonna come over. And,
Okay.
Nice.
And every year
Oh.
I buy a whole bag of potatoes and I just
You
ground them up,
gra-
shred them with the onions,
onions.
and a little bit of the flour, eggs,
Right.
mix it up, throw
Throw-
them in the pan, hot oil. I use canola oil. Some people use peanut oil. The peanut oil is $20 for the gallon. I got the canola oil for $12.99.
We have to know how much
I don't
this
need to know,
costs.
man.
I don't
You know,
understand.
it's-
Peanut oil?
we-
It feels weird. The peanut oil
Peanut oil would be a little.
doesn't have its
Well,
own
some
flavor.
people say peanut oil is the best frying thing,
Yeah.
but I've always used canola oil. It's nice and
Yeah, I think you're
it's
supposed to use
light.
canola oil.
It's
Okay,
good.
I don't know.
And
Whatever.
you know how I have my blockers? People usually say
ahead.
applesauce or sour cream.
Sour cream. What do you do? Go
I
ahead.
do.
I'm
Does some-
waiting.
he does a fancy thing that's annoying.
I have surf and turf. I got some nice thin sliced brisket from our friends over at Grandpa's.
And you put it on a latke?
Yes.
You could put a little
Yes.
thin sliced brisket. With
That's
a
not even the back,
latke
because that at least sort of works.
with a
Potato,
little
beef.
horseradish.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's number one. Or I have with
Yeah, this is the one that's.
instead of sour cream, I use creme fraiche,
Okay.
and which is like a thicker,
Yeah.
fancy French, and then put it on either a little Nova salmon on top.
Oh, that's all right. Okay.
With some
interesting.
capers and a
Oh.
little bit of chopped.
So you can literally
dill.
make a dinner out of
He
anything.
makes it like
Yes,
a
I can.
Yes, and this is a diet.
And I have
This is a
He can make
diet.
dinner out of
Yeah, I
it.
didn't realize it was going to be on a
That's
Monday,
great.
so I'm going to be doing most of the cooking, not so much the
Okay.
eating.
That's great.
Oh, and I didn't finish it. The
Oh.
last thing with the creme fraiche,
Yes.
besides you can have the salmon, or I'm getting some caviar today from
Oh,
a
nice.
market that has different varieties of caviar, different price points, and
Okay.
put a little caviar on top with your creme fraiche.
Right.
And then there you have it. A little bit of chopped chive on
Okay.
top of that too, or something. What do you think?
Sounds good.
It's good.
I'm coming over.
All right. About
Yeah, right, don't
7
be-
o'clock. It's all good.
Okay. We
Let's
um,
take the second break. You want
okay.
to do that?
Yeah, because I
Let's
got dessert.
do- Oh, good. Just yeah. That's
What?
And it's an apple cobbler.
I made apple cobblers.
A la mode.
Yes, apple
Yeah.
cobbler always goes with ice cream.
Always. That's it.
Always.
I didn't know that was a rule.
Yeah. Why
So that would
bother
be one
making
of
the,
your-
why
Why
bother
bother?
making the apples?
That would be a perfect Festivus grievance. If you ended up going to a place and they served you a cobbler without the ice cream, you would say, That's
Yeah.
a grievance.
That's a Shonda.
That's a
there you go.
grievance.
That's a shot.
Okay.
You're
well,
looking
I-
at me like I am the strangest
Yeah, I know.
bird imaginable.
Yes.
It's impressive. She still
Beth
looks at you that
watching?
way every time.
Yes.
You do something every time that has her
Yeah.
look that way.
Right.
And it's been years.
We love
Yes.
Gilbert's. If you haven't been here, come in for a burger. I mean, they have so much variety here, whether
Yep.
you're into, the burgers
nice
and the
burger.
meat and the ribs, or if you want to go on the fish and the chicken side,
Right.
they've got that. They've got the greatest soups. They've got salads.
Yep.
They've got desserts.
The chicken sandwiches are fantastic as well.
It's all good stuff. And I love their sweet potato fries, onion rings. It's Burger Beast approved. Have you seen
Yes.
talk to
No, I
Seth
think he's-
lately?
No, Beth speaks to them a lot.
Okay.
I haven't seen them. They must be busy though.
They
Yeah, I
are
think they're
very
busy a lot
you
now,
know,
yeah.
But
They got a
he
lot
loves
going
this
on.
place. It's
Oh,
Burger Beast approved.
Well, we love him too.
It's
Yeah,
Lunchbox
good man.
approved.
Yeah. We
It's
can go back a long time.
yeah. Oh, you and Seth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah,
Long
me and you,
time.
we go back. We go way
Great
back.
man.
Yeah.
And all these things. All right, before we
Okay.
take the break, Visit Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival is coming up right after the
A month
holidays.
away.
Hard to believe. January 19th.
Yeah.
I'm ready
Less
for the
than a
summer.
month away, actually. Less than a month away.
January 19th to the 25th, all throughout Greater Fort Lauderdale. There's going to be intimate dinners. A lot of those are sold out.
Right.
Classes and seminars. The tickets are going fast. And the big ticket events, the big events on the beach.
Right.
Thursday night Asian themed walk and roll event. Friday night barbecue at the beach. Saturday grand tasting. More than 80 local restaurants. That's the biggest gathering of restaurants at a grand tasting at any food festival throughout the whole country.
Mm.
And Sunday morning, the brunch at the beach. All those 4 events and the other ones, if you use the promo code Lunchbox, you'll get an extra 15% off. You got to just go onto their website, vlfoodwine.com. That's VL, like Visit Lauderdale, foodwine.com. Click on the ticket and event button and punch in the promo code Lunchbox for most of the events. You will be able to get that extra savings. Go online today. Makes the perfect late gift for those who are procrastinating. If you still need something for Christmas, late stocking stuffer, go online, vlfoodwine.com, and use that Lunchbox promo code. Okay,
Perfect.
we're ready for the second break, and then we'll come
Yes.
back and we'll wrap up this edition of the Lunchbox
Okay.
from the great Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. The finest quality, warm hospitality, and world-class creativity. Those are the ingredients that make Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse, a special place. Come experience the restaurant that's Michelin Guide recommended and totally Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved, with an impressive collection of steaks, seafood, and more, like their foie gras creme brulee. Daniel's is located at 620 South Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, just south of the New River Tunnel, open Tuesday through Sunday for dinner. For reservations and information, go to danielssteak.com. Fresh local fish, a sophisticated setting. I'm talking about Corvina Seafood Grill. It's at 110 Plaza Real South in Boca Raton, just south of Palmetto Park Road. It's the place to go for the freshest and local seafood and fish, some of it with a Peruvian twist like their great ceviches. It's open 7 days for dinner. They also have happy hour 7 days a week. You don't want to miss it. It's a great place. CorvinaBocaRaton.com for more information and reservations. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Same great Thai food, beautiful new location. I'm talking about Eat Thai, now in Boca Raton at 6299 North Federal Highway. Thai cuisine is having a moment, and Chef Sopanut makes some of the best in South Florida. A hip and modern spot with authentic Thai street food and some innovative twists. The spicy oxtail soup, Thai bouillabaisse, shrimp ceviche, and classic noodle dishes will wow you. And they now offer full liquor and craft cocktails too. Open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Go to eatthaiflorida.com for more information. When people come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial, serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, upscale food in a down-home setting, the chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and deli fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have deli happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. Hey, it's Mike Mayo. When the Brooklyn boy in me wants a good bagel with Nova or some matzo ball soup, homemade knishes, or a great deli pastrami sandwich on rye, you know where I go? Grandpa's Cafe in Dania Beach. It's been around a long time, an institution, but a little over a year ago, a pair of New Yorkers came in, bought it, and refurbished the place. It's beautiful, and they are now serving great breakfast, brunch, lunch. They've got the omelets. They've got eggs Benedict. They've got all kinds of great baked goods like rugelach. Grandpa's is just off Federal Highway on Southwest 1st Street in Dania Beach. It's open 7 days. Go in there, tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. Hey, we're back on the Lunchbox. Thank you. There
Here we are.
It took me a while. We're with Lenore. We're with Defo. We're with Lubie
Hello.
behind the mixing
I'm
board.
here.
I can't believe another hour has flown by.
Yeah, this is fast.
It
Yeah.
seemed fast.
I don't know. Sometimes it goes slower, but
Time
this was
flies.
moving along.
Time flies when you're having fun, and
We
in our
always have
case,
fun.
not eating too much or not eating at
Hello?
all. But well, I did eat, right?
I know you ate. Yes,
Okay.
I
All
saw
right.
it.
I guess.
Yes.
Well, here's the thing.
I
It's
saw
all a
it.
matter of perspective, Lenore.
Yeah. Oh,
Back in the day, like a
Yeah.
year ago, before I got onto this stuff,
You would have
Right.
eaten way more.
I would have devoured a whole burger, half a rack of ribs,
Right.
some of the salmon,
Yep.
some
Yeah.
of the onion rings,
right.
and probably a bite of the chicken.
Right.
Sweet
sandwich.
potato fry.
So-
Yeah.
That's why you're on the medication now.
Yes.
Yes.
Isn't it better this way?
Of course, it's better this way.
And I
But
still
you're
feel
a food
healthy.
critic, so it's kind of
Right. Am I,
double-edged.
or do I just pretend to be one? Because I don't write for a newspaper anymore. But
No. But you
write for the page, though.
speak-
People
you
love
have,
your stuff.
You have a platform. How
I
about
have a
that?
That's good.
platform.
Look at
Hello.
you. That's the term. Good for you.
See?
You nailed it.
yes.
Oh, did you think I was that stupid?
No, I half the time don't remember the word platform. So good
That's
for
it.
you.
It is a good word. It's a platform. Hey, it's time
I could
for.
have said vehicle too.
That's even
It is
better.
a vehicle.
I wouldn't have thought about that one.
That's
Look
it.
at you.
Vehicle, platform. That's
I
it.
went to college.
No, I
think.
I think you probably also play that New York Times Connections game. I like that game. I don't know if you do that every day, where you got to the 4 things. You got to find a link. All right, time for good and welfare.
Yeah.
We have to first by saying Mazel Tov to our friend Mark Fried over at Grandpa's
Yes,
Bagel
Mazel Tov. That's
Deli.
great.
He just
Had a second
welcomed
grandchild.
his first granddaughter, second grandchild to the world up in Long Island. His daughter
Right.
gave birth last week. Phoenix, little Phoenix. I don't
great.
know what his last name is because his daughter is married, but we welcome Phoenix to the world, and Mazel Tov to Mark
Huh.
Fried.
Right.
Do you have grandkids? No.
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 Okay. Yeah,
No.
To the 2 kids.
I
you
have
know,
no 2
we know
kids.
Beth has a
Rich is
kid.
not married.
Right.
He's fine.
He's fine.
He's happy.
Yep.
Whatever.
Yep.
and Beth is married to my chef, Corwin.
Yep.
And you know, it's really good too.
It is. So anyway, Mazel Tov to him. Mazel Tov to the University of Miami Hurricanes, who move on into
Right.
the second round of the college football playoffs. Big rematch
Yeah, that was
against
good.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
Are you a Canes fan?
No, but I was watching the game the other day.
Nice.
Yes.
And a couple of former stars at my daughter's high school at American Heritage managed to shine and both also redeem themselves. That's Mark Fletcher, and Malachi Tony, who had a fumble but then scored the go-ahead touchdown late in the game. Defo, you surprised by the Canes and one Mario Cristobal advancing to another round?
No, not overwhelmingly so.
Dessert.
They were supposed to be a good team. They screwed up a couple of games, but Texas A&M was kind of falling apart at the end of the year, I thought. They were in a very close game in their second to last game, and then they got smoked by Texas, who didn't have a great season. So I thought the Canes were in there with a chance. A lot of anxiety, speaking of anxiety, among the people who were watching the game, the Canes fans where I was. And nice they moved on, and I wouldn't rule them out. people think they're going to get slaughtered by Ohio State. I don't know if that's the case.
It's the game. It's in a neutral territory. So
It's at the,
Cotton Bowl,
Cotton Bowl,
right?
yeah.
So neutral ground, and I don't know what the more opening line is, but I would imagine that if
9.5 or 10.
I would think Canes fans are salivating at the prospect of a close
Lubie's
game.
sending it
He's
in.
getting
Yeah. So
He's betting everything. Yeah.
we are waiting dessert. Okay, more good and welfare. Condolences to Miami Dolphins fans, because not only did we know that they weren't going to be going to the playoffs or winning a playoff game for the 26th consecutive season, which is the longest stretch of futility in the NFL.
It is.
But yesterday we also learned that their backup quarterback, who they turned to,
It's just as bad as Tua.
is just as bad as Tua, just as
Oh, you're
inadequate
kidding.
through interceptions. I mean, they were close at halftime, 17-14, and then the Dolphins again rolled over in third quarter, get smoked 21-0 in the third quarter.
Wow.
Joe Burrow and the Bengals right here at home. And so I say condolences to all Dolphins fans for still even trying to
that's the thing.
support
Okay,
the team.
I'm a father. I have a son, right? I can make a choice where he starts as a fan, right? Like sometimes kids divert from their parents. They don't always
Right.
follow them, but a lot of the time you follow your father. Am I doing him a disservice? Because the only sports clothes I've already bought him are Dolphins. Like, am I doing him a disservice
He's
by
like
leading him
4
in that
months
way?
old. I don't understand.
But he's gonna.
this.
If I'm a
4
Dolphins
months old.
fan, but right now is the time where I could lead him whatever
Lead
way he's
him
gonna
where?
I say it should
go. Like, did I do him a
be
disservice by buying him Dolphins attire
I
already?
think
Like,
you
I think I
should
sort of
not
did.
predetermine or brainwash him. Just as the kid develops, let him come up with like, oh, I like that color. I like yellow and green, so I'll be a
Right.
Green Bay Packers fan. Or I like that shiny trophy. I'll root for the team that actually can
That
win
wins.
a Super Bowl,
Right.
as opposed to the Dolphins.
I just felt like it's abuse. Like, I know they're bad. They put me through 40 plus years of sadness. Why would I do that to my sons?
So
Have him-
so don't perpetuate
Don't
it
do
then.
Leave when I watch Dolphins games.
have him lace up a pair of skates and just push him to the
The
Panthers. 'Cause,
Panthers,
like,
yeah.
they did lose a tough one the other day, but they're back in the
They're in
hunt.
it, yeah, they're
they're
in it.
gonna make the playoff. They'll
They'll
once
make the
they
playoffs.
get
We'll see
all
what happens.
their people back.
It would just be a Panthers
I'm
household.
actually going to a Panther game next week on Monday night. They're going to be playing the Washington Capitals. Oh, here we go. We got
Oh, look at
dessert.
this.
Oh, man.
You
Okay.
lied. You said
I thought
there was
there was
only going to be
only
one
one
dessert.
thing.
Yeah,
Now I
well,
see multiple
these
desserts.
These are very sticky.
Richie, happy holidays. How
These
you
are
doing?
Snickerdoodle
Richie's-
cookies.
You want to here? Get on the headset, Richie. It's been a while. We welcome back to the show
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a
Richie
while.
Gilbert,
Mr. Richie.
big NASCAR fan. Man, that was a horrible story about that Biffle family. I don't know. That. Speaking of, did you?
Yeah, I mean,
did
he
you
was
follow-
on like a bunch of rescue missions in North Carolina as well recently, and so yeah, that's
Hurricanes and
devastating with
storms,
Greg
yeah.
Biffle. Correct.
Yeah, his plane crash. He flew his own
Oh,
plane. The
no.
whole
I didn't
family
know. I
got
didn't hear this.
Oh
seven.
yes, I saw
Family
that.
of seven.
Yes.
Greg
Oh, that was-
Biffle.
Well, I know
They
Greg
they
Biffle, but I
filmed-
didn't
they
actually.
actually
NASCAR
I
fan,
filmed
his
it.
whole family. Yeah,
Because they left and then they came back
Yeah,
like
something happened. And they were circling back to land at
And
the
he-
same airport,
and they came right back
oh,
to the
Jesus.
airport.
Yeah, it was.
It was
Oh,
But,
God.
terrible
uh,
crash.
With his family?
But it's been a while,
Oh,
Richie. That's let's talk about condolences to everybody who's
sad.
a fan and a friend of that family.
Even Donald Trump mentioned it. And,
No, I
so
mean,
it's,
that's sad,
it's
yeah.
world news.
Yeah, that's
yeah. So,
But this is happy.
this is happiness. We got sweetness now. We're wrapping up the final hours of Hanukkah 2026 as we go into Festivus. I keep mentioning
Don't
Festivus.
even start.
But again, Hanukkah is all about the chocolates and the sweets, and it's what do we
Yes.
got
and
in front
sticky
of us?
stuff.
Sticky stuff.
This is sticky stuff.
Oh, so
What?
Mom has seasonal desserts as well. So, during wintertime, we got the apple cobblers coming
It's
out.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh,
the apple
my
cobblers
God,
are
look at
good.
this.
I'm going for
Holy
it.
crap.
So we
and
put vanilla ice cream on top, and it has all the granola and all the
no, it hasn't.
oatmeal,
Oatmeal.
and all the
No,
good.
but Richie
the
had to
good
heat it up
crunchy-
because you can't have apple cobbler not heat
It's
it up.
hot.
It has like
It is hot.
the
It's- be
crunchy
careful, it's hot.
sugarish
I got
stuff.
it.
Look
I
at
got-
the
look at that.
smell.
The
Look at the
steam is coming
steam.
off. You can
Oof.
see the steam on the camera.
Oof.
Huh?
Oh, my God. Look at that.
Mm.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
boom, boom.
Good. That's good.
And it's got the warm winter
Yeah,
spices.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was officially winter yesterday. Cool.
Okay.
Happy winter solstice.
Oh, the
Yeah.
solstice.
And
there
this
you
is
go.
not only did you give me the chicken soup, which
Yes.
makes me feel
we
like it's
gave you
winter,
this.
and I got my sweater, but
He got his sweater.
Oh, my God.
apple cobbler with the hot spice, and it feels like it's a little bit of like cinnamon
Yep,
and
yep.
the
Oh, that's
clove.
such a secret recipe
Mhm.
in any of baking is cinnamon. You know, it's just
Just
such
throw it
a
in, adds a nice
so
smell.
dynamic. It has a lot of flavor, and
Beautiful. And that ramekin, I mean, this whole dish just envelops
Yeah,
me
it's
like
really
a
nice.
warm
Yeah.
hug
Oh,
with a little nice icicle kiss on top.
There you go, man.
What else we got?
Nuts.
so Beth made 2 different s'more cookies
Ooh.
recently. Where, I mean, this is madness right now. But
No,
She-
you need a knife.
I'm
She-
You need
I
a
need a
knife.
knife. I love the s'mores.
she takes like a graham cracker cookie
mhm.
and she puts it underneath
It's on your shirt.
Wait, no.
underneath the chocolate chip cookie,
Okay.
and then puts on top of the cookie. She's got all kinds of marshmallow, and there's in the snickerdoodle that's known for having like an icing and more cinnamon as well. It's like the secret recipe. And then on the other side is another s'more cookie
Oh,
as
these
well.
are not the same? Oh,
No, that doesn't have the cinnamon,
Interesting.
okay. I
but it
have
has
no
everything
idea.
else.
Oh,
But wait, this is the s'mores, and this is
He's saying they're both s'mores. One has cinnamon, one doesn't.
one has cinnamon,
So-
one doesn't.
Yeah, that has the cinnamon, the one you tried.
But that's a snickerdoodle. They're both snickerdoodle cookies.
They're
or
snickerdoodle
S'mores.
s'mores.
snickerdoodle s'mores.
They don't mess
Okay.
around here.
But the cookie itself, the cookie base is
Is a chocolate chip
Chocolate
cookie,
chocolate
chip.
chip cookie.
okay. So both of them.
but there's a graham cracker underneath.
Yeah, there is.
Okay,
Oh,
I
look at
got
that.
it.
Oh my
Graham
God, that's
cracker.
amazing.
That's this part with the cookie,
That's a combo.
I mean,
and
I'll
I'm
go
gonna
for
try
that.
for it, man.
this
Oh,
one. I
yeah.
didn't
Stopping
detect
in.
much cinnamon, so it must be the cinnamon. Must be in this one
Maybe.
for a little holiday twist. And now, Lenore, you could rag on me because
What?
the Ozempic is completely worn off. I am. Well,
It's not working at all.
no. When it comes to the
Your mouth
sweet,
is full.
when it comes to the sweet, did you try this yet? Oh,
No, he
the
didn't.
cobbler's ridiculous. Yes, I've had.
The cobbler's good.
It's insane. The
Yeah.
cookies I haven't tried. I've gone in front of Lenore enough. I'll wait till we get off to
Off the air.
try the cookies, but
Yeah.
I couldn't help myself. The cobbler. I'm a big apple pie, apple cobbler fan, and then you heat it up, and then you put ice cream on it. I mean, you can't.
Yeah. No,
you got to
it's-
go for it.
It's good. It's good.
and now it's
Oh.
easy to see how I can develop type 2 diabetes because I love my sweets, especially when they're this good.
Okay.
You
well,
guys
that's good.
make
I'm
the
glad.
best. You make the best everything. I mean, there is no weak link.
Nope.
When I send somebody in here and they say, "What should I get?" I said, "Well, the burgers are great,
Yeah.
but everything else on the
Yeah.
menu is also
Yeah.
great, right?"
No, it's
Yeah,
good.
we've had so many new people coming in the door
Yeah.
recently, so we always have to give them that like
The spiel.
warm welcome.
Yeah.
Really let them know, that they're going to be taken care of. That no one is actually taking care of our customers right,
Right.
now. We got the
Oh, hey. You can run. You can go.
server.
No, we
The
love. We
server
love.
came
He's
around,
nailing it.
and now he's taking the
Yeah, but
orders.
that's
You guys
what's
didn't
great
mention-
about you guys is he
And
noticed
again,
Richie's
this is
here, so he went
such
back
a
there. Yeah.
family run.
that's great,
And
though.
again, hospitality is so key. Where
He
you do
didn't
get
yell
that
for
warm
you. He
welcome.
went and took over.
We'll
let
let you break
That's
off.
impressive.
We're
though,
gonna
like-
get out of here in
We're
a
gonna
second.
get fired.
But thank you. I just want to
Somebody's
wish.
gonna call us.
I want to thank you,
Thank you.
Richie, Corwin, Beth,
Happy
for all
Hanukkah,
the
Merry
support.
Christmas,
I'm
Happy
so
New Year.
grateful
You
that
guys are
we're
the
able
best.
to work together
And
because I love
Mhm.
pushing good people,
Yeah.
and good places and good food and everybody I send here. I don't think I've ever heard
No.
a negative word because
Well,
how
thank
could
you.
you?
How
Because
could
it's
they? No.
great stuff.
Mhm.
So come on out, check it out. If you've never been, you got to get here soon. Before we go, one more note about one of our great sponsors, the Great Tropical Acres. They are open on Christmas Day, and they do have a very limited availability because they're going to be open starting at 1 o'clock. And Jack Studiali just chimed in. At this point, only 1 o'clock, 1:30, and 2:30 availability
Oh, wow.
for Christmas Day. Otherwise, they are fully booked.
Nice.
They
Okay.
do take a couple of walk-ins, so if you want to take a chance and use the magic word of either Lunchbox or Mike Mayo,
Don't go
I
in
know
with
him.
20
Yeah,
people.
they're
Don't
gonna
go
let you
with
in.
20
Code word is tomahawk.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're there two top and you're gonna try to get
Yeah,
in
you
there
can
and
sneak
you,
in. Don't
you
go with
say that
15
you saw it
people.
on the show and maybe hopefully he won't charge you double. No, he's not
Exactly.
gonna charge you double. Jack's great. And they're going to be also open for New Year's Eve. So
Okay.
make your reservations today, 954-989-2500.
Thanks, Richie. Happy
Come
Okay.
on in
A
here.
happy-
Hanukkah, New Year.
Gilbert's.
Happy and healthy New Year.
Happy,
Yeah.
healthy, and
Holiday.
prosperous New Year.
Prosperous.
All right.
too. There
May
you
we
go.
all continue to thrive and be healthy. Because
And
without
stay
your
on
health,
the air,
You have
nothing.
nothing.
Oh, we're doing it. We're gonna
Okay.
keep
We're gonna
doing
be
it.
here.
Yeah.
no matter
great,
what.
'cause there's
No matter what.
There is no program director when
Yeah,
you're
we're the boss.
on the show and on the internet.
That's why I don't
Facebook
have those
and
dreams.
YouTube.
I have
So-
my own nightmares, but it's nothing related to this. This is
Okay.
a blast.
That's it.
right.
Thank you so much, Lenore.
You're
Thank you for
welcome.
having
This
me.
is
Thank
great.
you.
We'll see everybody again tomorrow from home. Bring your Festivus grievances. I know I will. Until then, enjoy every burger, every apple cobbler.